Welcome to Steve Draws. I'm Steve van der Groot, a Dutch illustrator and animator, and this time we're going to draw a giraffe. I got a question from Eline Buiting, a Dutch girl, and she asked, how do you draw a giraffe? The only thing you need is a pencil, a piece of paper and some coloring pencils. Let's start drawing. So we're going to draw a giraffe, and we first start off with drawing the head, and the head is a circle, and to make it more three-dimensional we'll make a globe out of it. So I sketch in a guideline in the middle of the circle. And a horizontal guideline as well. This is where we're going to place the eyes of the giraffe. The giraffe has two horns on his head, and we just draw them a little bit like matches. He also has very big ears, just a bit of an oval shape, and we're also going to draw the left ear, but this is a little bit smaller because it's on the left side of his head. So we first draw in the basic shapes of the character, and after that we're going to draw the details. So now draw an eye in the middle of the face, and in this way you can measure the two eyes because they are an eye apart. Then we're going to sketch in the snout of the giraffe, and that is a circle as well. So first draw the circle and then connect it to the face. He also has a little cheek to make him a little bit more cute. And of course a giraffe has a very long neck, but we're going to bend it a little bit so he's looking a bit around the corner. So first sketch in the neck, and you can see it a little bit like a rubber hose. It's a very long neck. Just going to bend it a little bit, and this is the base, and this is his chest, and that's a circle as well, and his back goes down a little bit. So we're going to sketch his bum, and that's a circle as well. And he has a little bit of a belly. And if you look at the total shape of his body, it looks like a bean. So now we're going to draw the large legs. So we're first going to find the middle of the chest, and in this way we can place the legs. And the legs are a bit wide at the beginning. They will be narrowed down. And then we draw the knee, and that's a circle as well. And then his down legs. And a giraffe does have feet, but what you think are the feet are actually his nails. So we're going to draw in two nails and make them a little bit black. Just going to sketch in some perspective lines so we can place his right leg. Right leg is also wider on top of his leg, and for the fun of it, we'll draw the giraffe with knock knees to make him a little bit more cute. And we have to find the direction this foot is going to be placed. And if we follow the perspective lines, we can place the right leg of the giraffe. If you use perspective lines, your illustration will get more dynamic. And it really feels like your character is standing on the ground. Now we're going to draw in the back leg, and this is very wide at the beginning. You have to draw it in nice curves, to get nice shapes for your giraffe. And we're going to draw the knee in perspective as well, just to get it into the right place. And we're going to draw the back legs as well as knock knees. Here I draw a perspective line, to find where to put the nail of the back foot. And the right back foot is a little bit higher because it's in perspective. And I just sketch in a guideline to find where the foot is going to stop. And that's right here. The nails are a little bit behind his front left leg. Just sketching the nails a little bit, and we will add the details later with a Sharpie. The tail I draw a little bit more as a curve, and if you draw one line, just follow the other and make it parallel. And we'll make a little bit of a brush out of his tail. Now we're going to draw the hairs on the back of his neck. And you just have to follow the line of his neck and then draw in a guideline. And we're going to use this guideline to draw in little hairs like this. We're now going to draw in the shoulder part, because giraffes also have shoulders and it's just an extension of his front legs. Now we're going to sketch in the details, and I think this is a female giraffe, so you're going to draw in the eyes, and they have very long lashes, so just first draw in an eyelid, and after that 3 eyelashes. That makes her a little bit more cute. And on the bottom of the eye we draw a wrinkle of her cheek. And then draw in the eyes and just leave a little white part so it's a little bit shiny. I'm now going to draw the the nose on the giraffe, and the snout is a circle as well. So I first put in a guideline to see where the other nostril is coming. And she's smiling, and then we draw the rest of the cheek. We're looking into the ears, because the ears are on front, and we're just going to draw the inside and a little marker on the outside of the ears. We're going to do the same for the left ear. A little bit of a bump on her head, and on her horns she has little hairs. Of course, a giraffe has many spots, and we're just going to draw in the spots, not round but a little bit oval shaped, and the spots are bigger at the top. Just random draw in the spots, and that they're not overlapping, and just follow the shape of the body and then draw in your spots. I'm gonna fast forward this. Basically it comes down that if you come down to the legs, the spots will get smaller, the same as the spots on her head. So now we have finished the sketch, and now we can draw in the outlines with a Sharpie. You can draw over the sketch, and later on we will erase the sketch lines. It's very handy that you have sketched everything, so you already know where all the lines of the giraffe will be. I will fast forward this, and I'll come back to you for the next step. Now you have finished inking the giraffe, and now we're going to erase the pencil, but just let the ink dry for a few seconds and then erase. And if you don't want your paper to wrinkle, just hold it with your left hand while you erase the sketches. Now we're going to color the giraffe with some coloring pencils, and we're going to use a yellow and a bit of an orange color, and brown for his spots, and a darker brown to enhance those spots. We're first going to use the yellow pencil. If you color it, don't press it too hard, because we're going to mix some other colors, and if you press too hard on your coloring pencil, it's harder to mix your colors. We're just going to leave out the snout white, and also the lower part of her belly. Just leave it white. And the same with the feet. So we now have colored the yellows. So we're now going to get the dark yellow to color in some shadows, and the light is coming from the right, so everything on the left side will be darker. So press a little bit harder to the left. And the back paw is a little bit darker because it's behind the left back leg. And then the left leg will pop up a little bit more. It's all about contrast. So press a little harder on the left side and then gradually make your pencils lighter when you come a little bit closer to the light, to the right. Now we're going to color in the spots with a light brown, and because it's a little bit of the same color as the yellows and the dark yellow, you can just color on top of the yellows. Now we're going to grab the dark brown to enhance the spots and to color in the hairs on her neck. Basically what you're doing is shading the giraffe and to make it more dynamic. So now we're going to color in the grass on the ground. And if you grab your coloring pencil and leave it horizontal while you're sketching on your paper, you can color in larger areas. Now we're going to draw some grass, just with tiny lines. And the giraffe has a shadow because the light is coming from the right. So with the dark green, we're going to color in the shadow underneath the giraffe. And to finish it off, I use a white pen to light up her eyes with 2 dots on her eyes. And this is how you draw a cartoon giraffe. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions for new videos, please let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make a new video about it. Drawing is fun and practice makes perfect. See you next time. Doodles!